talk about 80% is showing up, is being committed, is publishing every episode, why is that important? And then secondly, what's the other 20%?
Right, well, first of all, that's a completely made up stat.
Well, thank you for admitting to that.
However,
and most of them are.
Yeah, I'm sure they are. But I truly believe that the majority is down to publishing an episode when you say you're going to publish an episode. So just being consistent. The other 20% is obviously going to be, well, I say obviously, it's not obvious. The other 20% is going to be around, I suppose, a few things, how you structure it, the content that you're creating that is going to attract or even sometimes create a client, really, because we don't know what we don't know. Somebody listening may never have had an idea of becoming a client, but if they've been listening to the content and it's resonating with them, maybe further down the road, they might want to explore. And that's what I mean when if you're creating the right content, it's not just about attracting the right client, but it could actually create them for you. So yes, you need the structure. The structure of your whole podcast. Is it going to be a mix of, again, although I didn't start out that way, I would highly recommend doing a mix of solo episodes and interviews. Then, of course, well, how are you going to move that listener into a lead, into your world? So, yes, there's a lot to think about. And I don't want to diss social media because everything has its place, right? And I'm not saying we don't use it because we do. But the way I see it is the beauty of having a podcast is that you can take that one piece of content and you can break it down into the written format. So we can create a blog post from that episode and insert the embeddable player in the blog. So the reader doesn't have to go anywhere. So we can create a written, and you can do that with LinkedIn articles as well. We can do the video because my podcast is only audio, but we can stream, even though we video it. So we can use the video on social media. We can use short form videos like snippets, 25-second snippets of the show, and use that as reels and stories. So my point is your whole social media strategy can all be from that one piece of content. So the way I see it is when you set this up with the end in mind and you're prepped in advance, it will give you back your time because you don't have to think about, oh, what am I going to post today on social media? Is it a value post? Is it an educational one? Is it a curiosity one? Is it engage? Oh man, it's exhausting. Whereas no, you can just use one piece of weekly content, video, written, audio format, and use it for everything.